Okay, so it's been a long time since I did a video, but when I post the polls in Instagram or Facebook stories, you guys always say that you liked the videos previously, especially from a marketing standpoint. So I thought I'd bring them back, but since I don't edit these videos, I keep them as organic as I can. I thought I'd do them exactly where I think of the content at. So it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready to start my full-time job. And this is where I really think things through, delve them out. I do social media for my full-time job as well, website, all of that. So this is the time in the morning that I take to, I don't know, just plan out what my week's gonna look like. For my full-time, for my freelance, for all of it. So I thought if this is where I do it, I might as well bring you guys along for that too. So, what we're gonna talk about today. Since it's been so long, I have kept a running list of videos to make, so I hopefully won't run out of content anytime soon. But let's talk about what freelance in marketing is gonna look like in 2020 or 2021. Gosh, 2020 was scary. Let's not go back to 2020. 2021, I do think is going to be a little different. I think it's gonna be a little harder. I think you're gonna have to grind a little more. And I think you're gonna have to really set focus on what you want to do, what goals you want to obtain. I can honestly say I never really had a business plan. That's awful to say. Don't follow that. Don't at all follow that. But I never had one, right? So I was just like, man, I really like doing this. Let's wing it. Which unfortunately is how I usually live my life. Example, these videos. I can't follow a script or points or anything, so we just wing it. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it, but I really think in 2021 we're going to have to make some adjustments, grind a little harder, and really show that. So there's a saying, and it's honestly my favorite saying. And while I was fleshing out another new idea I have, which will be coming to my social media soon, I'm gonna want to do a lot of collaborating with others. There's this saying that says, there's room for everyone at the table. And I couldn't say that's more true. I believe that there is room for everyone at the table. So I think something that's going to be so important this year is not only sharing your stuff. Obviously, share your stuff, share constantly. That's how you build your business. But sharing others too. So if you follow me, especially on Instagram, because I'm always sharing others' posts on Instagram, I'll share another creator's post. I will, I'll share anything. I'll share several photographers at the same time. I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me, especially if it's like maybe another graphic designer, another content creator, because the way I look at it is they're going to do something different than how I do it. Okay, so I've done some consulting for startup businesses, for people who are looking to get into it, for people who are doing like photography. One was doing photography just on the side to make a little money. And I've done free consulting for them, searching things out for them, finding the best solution for them, or finding the best website that they should go with, because listen, There's a million out there, and it's not like it's one size fits all, right? So in this consulting, I will even tell them, you know, if I'm not the best suit for you, that's okay. It really is okay, because I'm helping you. And I think that's something that we're really gonna have to work on this year coming forward, is helping ourselves, but helping each other out. And what is going on? Helping each other out in the process as well, because there's always room for everyone at the table. That is how I will always run my business. I'm not here to tell you how to run yours. I'm just saying I think it might be a little rough for the next year or two for freelancers, for small business owners, for large businesses, for associations, for nonprofits. I think it's going to be pretty hard for a lot of us, or at least harder for a lot of us. And maybe you don't want to, maybe there's something in you that is like, you know what, no. I'm a photographer, there's a dime a dozen out here of us, I just don't feel comfortable sharing another photographer. Okay, that's totally fine. That is completely fine. Run your business how it makes sense, how it's best for you. However you can get the paycheck, do it legally. But then maybe you want to share, I don't know, maybe your best friend runs his or her own business. So maybe you want to share their content. I'm talking about the broader spectrum of things that we really need to be open to, that we really need to be looking out for each other, helping each other on, all of it. Because I do think it's gonna be rough. Which leads me to something that I've really, really been, I would say, focusing on maybe. The fact of sharing posts and sharing content, new or old, okay? Like, let's say Sally has a post from 2018 of, man, I keep using photography. Let's use something else. Okay, here we go. So I have a friend who does personal coaching, right? So let's say I'm on her page and I find a post from 2018. And I'm like, God, I find that so relevant. Share it. Literally, just share it. Because if you share it on your story, that's going to get them exposure. And why wouldn't you want that? So they can turn around and help you. That's the point in all this, right? You doing what you need to do to help someone else so they can do what they need to do. That's what social media is about. Hence the word social. That's all I'm saying. But sharing, even if you don't think so, sharing someone else's content could mean the world for them. Literally could mean the world for them. Because maybe they're growing their business. We've all been there. All of us. You didn't sign up to Instagram and already have 5,000 followers, 100,000 followers. You had to grow that. And yeah, maybe you had to do it organically, and maybe you're like, well, if I had to do it, then they should too. I keep getting bronzer in my mouth and it tastes like chocolate. Granted, that's the type of bronzer, but still. Let's throw the pettiness away on that though. Let's just help each other out. It's called good karma, right? So if we're not gonna help each other, if we're not gonna share each other's content, if we're not gonna at least try, what's the point in even following each other? Just quit following everyone. Literally. Just quit following everyone if you're not gonna help them. In return, they should help you as well. It's so important. And maybe it's not even on your business. Okay, maybe you have a strict business plan and you're like, listen, I really can't. That's fine. Do it on your personal. I mean, even on my personal Facebook, any business post I see from one of my friends, anyone, and I use the term friends loosely when I'm talking about my Facebook, right? We all have hundreds and hundreds, I don't know, maybe even thousands at this point, of Facebook friends. Share it. Literally, just share it. As long as, I mean, let me preface that and say, as long as you know that, I don't know, it's quality or something, however you want to put that, as long as you know that, but help people out. I think that's my whole point. You know, I'm a rambler. That's my point. You have to help people out, and people in return need to help you out. And you can tell me 50 million reasons why you think I'm wrong. 50 million. And that's fine. I don't like help either. I don't like help at all. No one can help me. No one can tell me differently. What's with these flyways? But at the end of the day, someone sharing a post and helping you gain followers is okay. That takes nothing away from your hard work. It's not asking for anything. It just helps. Sharing each other's posts. Sharing is caring, kind of. But sharing other people's content, other people's posts, heck, even a giveaway. So I'm gonna be launching a giveaway today. Those are not even close to the same color. I'm gonna be launching a giveaway today in my feed on Instagram and Facebook for Valentine's Day. You have to share it and you have to follow my page. But here's the thing. There are giveaways that I'll share where I don't follow all the content or I don't follow all the rules. I'm truly sharing it to get it to another audience. That's it. It's the whole point of me sharing. I'm not sharing because I want it. It could be something I don't even know what it is. But if I can help you get a little more exposure, why wouldn't I? Because what is that harm for me? Nothing. Nothing. If anything, you are giving your audience a wider variety of content. And just because they go follow someone else doesn't mean they stop following you. That doesn't make sense, does it? Now, when I say there's room for everyone at the table, I mean that. And I will share. I need an Oppo X and these are just looking wonky. What was I saying? Oh, when I say there's room for everyone at the table, I absolutely mean it. 100% wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. So, guys, it's early. I lost my train of thought. But, so that means if I'm sharing another graphic designer's content, and I'm not a graphic designer, but I do make graphics for social media, for, print ads, for online ads. At the end of the day, I do it. I just don't like to say that I'm a graphic designer because there's some people who do some really cool stuff. And let me not take that away from them. Let's say I share something from another graphic designer, okay? And, someone on my feed does go follow them. And then in turn, they're like, yeah, you ain't shit. I'll unfollow you. Okay, that's fine. Do you know how many people there are in social media? Like, really? Do you understand the billions of people on social media? You can lose a follower too. And that's a hard mindset to get in. Oh my gosh, is that a hard mindset to get in? To not watch your follower number every single day. It's hard. I know it is. especially when you're talking about your own personal or, well, your own business and not like a Fortune 500 or a company that you work for. It's hard. On my full-time job, we have 8,000. I've gained 8,000 followers in a year and a half. On my business, we're almost to 400. I'm going to do a giveaway of 500. It's taken a little longer, but there's a specified group for the one at work. So it was hard to not relate between the two, right? Because I have the numbers. I can pull my analytic reports and say, hey, I've done this. But it's harder when it's like your own. When it's your own, when you're doing more of a variety. When you're doing business to customer, right? So you got to convince people that they need you. They need your content. That's a lot harder. That's so much harder. And I get that. I really do. But we got to do, well, shoot. Where was I going? Why do I keep losing my train of thought? Anyways, my point is, don't compare it. Don't watch the follower count every single day. Don't do it because it's going to mess with you. It's going to be harder in general to, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. It's going to be harder in general to see your growth, and it's going to be even harder to share other people's content. And we really have to. We have to help each other out, especially if this next year goes how I truly think it's going to go. And we really have to step it up, put in the grind, put in the extra hours. I think that's more relevant to people who are building, who are really, really small and building. Yeah, I think it's gonna be harder, but share each other's content. Honestly, just do me a favor. Share another page's content. 3 other pages per day for a week. So go to their post, right? So if they make a post in their feed, go to the post, hit the share button, put it in your story. 3 a day for a week. That's all I'm asking. I don't even care whose it is. I'm not even saying mine. I'm saying anyone. Anyone on your feed. If you like their image, let's just say you think an image is cool. I'll do that all the time. If I in general just really think you have a cool image, or I'm big on color theory. Color theory was one of my favorite classes at SCAD. I like to keep a certain aesthetic, if I can. I've fallen off that, and I apologize for that. But I love to keep it like a certain aesthetic. So if your image looks cool to me, and it's within that same aesthetic, I'll share it all day long. I really don't care. I'll share it all day long. I'll add it right on in. God, these shadows are not pigmented. Come on, Morphe. Because again, I want to show a wide variety of content to my followers. And because sharing others' posts is so important. So important. There really is room for everyone at the table. Okay? So, I won't bore you and keep going on. I'm going to finish this up. There's going to be a giveaway posted in my feed today on Monday. It's going to run until Sunday. It's a Valentine's Day giveaway. I'm going to give away some makeup I had unused sitting around for Valentine's Day. And then there's gonna be another larger one when we get to 500 followers. So head to Instagram, or if you're watching this on Instagram, click on my image and hit follow. All you have to do for these giveaways is follow me and share the post, because sharing is important. So yeah, this giveaway is gonna run Monday through Sunday, and then that should allow shipping time to get it to whoever wins. And then we'll do one for 500 when I reach 500 followers, and then I got a bigger one for 1,000. So set those business goals. Have somewhat of a plan this year, because it for sure, I think it's gonna be a little harder. And share. Remember, share 3 different posts every day for a week. That's all you gotta do. Also, if you're like me and you believe in karma, that helps your karma, clears your conscience. All right? Have a good week, guys.